I just like love painting. Like I always painted like since I was little. And I always like try to be like honest, like honesty in painting. Like what am I into? Like what do I like? Like what can I put in a painting that like reflects my life or what I see? And I'm very influenced by other painters too. Like I love other painters. Hi, my name is Catherine Bernhardt. I'm a painter. I came from St. Louis, Missouri. I went to the Art Institute of Chicago, and then I moved to New York and went to the School of Visual Arts, and I started showing my paintings immediately out of graduate school in New York. I think Korea is awesome that they did my first retrospective. No one else did. The themes that we have here, it's pretty much a lot of the themes that I've painted. You have the models, then you have the Swatch watches, you have the Moroccan carpets, you have the Puerto Rico influence, you have the Pink Panther, you have the Shower series, you have the Cookie Monsters, so you have a lot of the examples. Cookie Monster eating butter and Lucky Charms with chocolate milk. So for instance, the Cookie Monster is like a new figure that I've been painting, and with his mouth wide open, I was able to kind of make the pattern paintings again in his mouth. So I used the Lucky Charms in his mouth, and I'm like a huge fan of Lucky Charms. I love eating Lucky Charms. I love chocolate Lucky Charms. So that's like very personal to me. I also love butter and eating butter. So that's like a very personal painting. It kind of feels like the studio in here. Like the floor is all messed up and has paint all over it. You have all this stuff. We have the basketball court. We have like all my painting materials and like inspiration, like Cheetos, Lucky Charms. You have all the paint, all the jars and cans. So like it does feel like my studio in here. When I make a painting, like first I have to have like a basic idea in my head of what I'm gonna do. And then, so I have the painting upright in the studio. I have like my spray paint. So the spray paint is kind of like a drawing material where I draw out the whole image first and draw it all out on the canvas first. And then I lay the canvas flat on the ground and I paint on the ground, and I mix, my paint is like very watered down. There's lots of water in it. And I like that. I like how it like flows, and I like how it does its own thing and how it dries differently from when I painted it. Yeah, and it's usually based off of things that I like or that I'm influenced in my life or that I see or stuff like that. Well, more specifically, like E.T. Like I love E.T. the most out of all the characters because I love the movie E.T. and that was like a huge influence on me when I was little. The Pink Panther stuff came out of wanting to paint something that was pink and to make pink paintings and to make like and to bring the figure back into the painting. So Pink Panther's kind of like the perfect character for that, and you can put him in all kinds of situations. The Cookie Monster, I love it because it's basically like a huge mouth, and I can kind of make a painting like within his mouth. I love the 80s. I think the colors are awesome, all the neon. Like I love all the design that came out of the 80s. Like I love 80s furniture. I love 80s architecture. I love 80s hairdos. I love 80s music. So I'm totally influenced by it. So like my earliest work, like my thesis show at Art Institute of Chicago was like 5 paintings of 5 very specific objects, like a chair, a shoe, a vacuum cleaner. So it's evolved from that. Like I'm still painting objects, but then I started painting objects more like in a pattern and like more objects. So it's evolved a lot. There's more things in each painting. Like at the beginning, it was just like more like one thing. Now it's like lots of things. So like I'll have an idea, I'll be like, oh, today I'm gonna paint like Nutella, cigarettes, Advil, and toilet paper, and McDonald's. So it just depends what I feel like throwing in the painting. It's more like totally random. It's more just like spontaneous and like what kind of fits in there as an object. Or like this one is all like Memphis lamps, pizza, and like Memphis stuff, and a Memphis bacterium background. So that was like a Memphis painting. And then this one is more like a Lucky Charms butter, like food painting. But there's lots of food in my paintings. I don't know why. I guess it's like I paint things that I see or that I'm like around a lot, or like what is like very obvious, or what could be funny, or like what's funny to me. Like why would I paint toilet paper? It's kind of like obvious things that are around that I think would be funny. Like, I like humor in paintings. Like, I don't think it should be that serious. And it's more for me like spontaneous, like what's crazy that I can put in a painting. I just like love painting. Like, I always painted, like since I was little. And I always like try to be like honest, like honesty, like painting, like what am I into? Like what do I like? Like what can I put in a painting that like reflects my life or what I see? And I'm very influenced by other painters too. Like, I love other painters. When I see this, I mean, it's like inspiring to go back and make more paintings. And I'm always like I'll make one painting, and when I'm actually still making this painting, I'll come up with other ideas in my head already for the next painting. So it's just like a constant thing to do. Like, I gotta just keep making paintings. And like, I always feel like, oh, I never have enough paintings. I gotta go make more paintings. So I just continue and like go to the next one. So I just kind of like keep making them. People can come here, they can interpret it like however they want to. Everyone gets like a different idea, gets their own ideas. People can interpret it how they like. I hope you like it. Thank you for coming.